Hey kiddos. Hey Max. Hey Gemma. Alright, so you had asked me to bring this book and read it for you while I'm out of town, and I really miss you guys, so I was trying to knock this out before I get busy with my day. This is the Construction Alphabet. Here's the title, right? Look at that big C. There's a big A. It's got a pretty sweet dump truck right here, and then an excavator. Max, you know what these are, but Gemma, you might not know their names yet. So this is a dump truck. This is an excavator. It's got an arm and a boom and a scoop. It's used to get in and pick up dirt and then load it. You can also move stuff around. Next, this is your favorite, the title page. And that's a big old bulldozer. This is pretty cool. Gemma, you probably know what these are. These are shoes. Some work boots. I've got some on right now. What is this? This is a lift. It's an aerial lift. This one's called a boom lift, see, because it's got a big arm. It's on a big heavy base, and it reaches out, so it's a boom, kind of like the excavator. And then these are called scissor lifts, and that's because of these X shapes. They close, and that extends out the lift. Those things are these are kind of wobbly. I don't really think I'd like to be on one of those. Max, I think this is one of our favorite together. This is the backhoe, right? It's got the scoop in the front. Look at that scoop. Oh yeah, and then it's got that little hook boom in the back. And this one's pretty cool. It's a cement mixer or a concrete truck or a mixing truck. Look at that big barrel back there that spins around and it keeps the concrete activated. And then we got a dump truck. This was pretty awesome. You can tell it's been used a lot. Look at how dinged up it kind of is right here. It's probably an older model. And the excavator, we love it. It's like that Blippi song. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Max, front end loader. She's got a big scoop in the front, big old tires. And it just picks up loads and then puts them in dump trucks or moves around a bunch of earth at one time. And then look, here's the grader. It's got a little front scoop, and then that's the actual grading blade. And what that does is it kind of flattens out the road as it passes through, and you can set it at different angles. Different. I guess they call it like pitches, and then it can level things out in different kinds of ways. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, this one's pretty cool. It's a horizontal borer, and so boring is kind of like drilling. So if you look over here, it's got a drill bit, and it kind of just goes, and it'll dig down, so they can put pipe or they can put cable or any of those kind of things in there. It's pretty cool. And then this is an impact hammer that is fixed onto an excavator boom. So that's this little arm right here. It's pretty cool. So that they're busting up the road with that, and then they'll probably use another excavator to pick up those pieces and a bulldozer to move around the scrap. And then this is a jackhammer. That's kind of like a smaller version of that impact hammer that was just on the last page. That's pretty cool. And then what is this? This is that a knuckle boom, that's right. So it kind of holds that package level, and it can lift stuff way up and down and move it and send it down. I've never actually seen one of these, so that'd be pretty cool if I did. What's this? Oh, laser guy. Look, they're shooting a laser down here. It's set up so that way they can tell if they've got the ditch on the right line. Oh, look at that little asphalt thing. It crushes rocks up and then spits out like a smaller powder. And then they've got work lights, so they can work in the dark right here. I've seen a couple of these. Maybe I'll send you a picture of one when I get to the parking lot tonight. Oh yeah, off-road dump truck. Look at those big wheels. It's huge. That thing probably could hold our house a couple of times. And then there's a paver. They dump the asphalt in there, and then from the dump truck, and then it feeds through this machine and it lays it down and kind of like a nice, like almost like peanut butter on a sandwich or something. You know, it just lays it down nice and smooth on the road top. It's pretty cool. Oh, what is that? Cube. Quad axle low boy. That's right. So okay, so quad. So there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a big old heavy dump truck. So they've got this really low thing. Then they hook it up to this. That way they can tow that dump truck around because it's not made to drive on the street. It's probably pretty slow. Then there's a rip saw. This is if they need to cut up pieces of street or concrete. It's pretty cool. Then we love that. The scraper that takes off if there's little bumps or something in the road. It'll take those off while they're getting level. And then a tower crane. That's pretty neat. Oh yeah, utility truck. They're running some wire or something. And then vacuum truck. And so it's like a big old huge vacuum. It's pretty neat. A wrecking ball. So they use a crane and they put this ball in here and it knocks buildings down or walls. And then there's this X scaffolding, right? You see it. So you can build kind of like a ladder or something to stand on. That's pretty neat. But they'll build it around something so you can get around to it. And then we've got a yard crane. That's pretty neat. We've seen those driving down the road. They're pretty big, and they'll collapse the crane in and then fold it all up, and then it drives down the road so it can go on site. Oh, what's this? What's this bad boy? A zipper. Oh yeah, so they'll run it across something and it'll kind of tear it up in a direction. And then we can start it over again with an asphalt spreader and a bulldozer. And then, oh, look at that roller. That's pretty cool. Construction. What is this? Oh, a compactor. Yeah, those things are pretty cool too. They'd squish you though if you got underneath it. Anyway, this was the Construction Alphabet by Jerry Patello and Bob Bolster. So I love you guys. Gemma, be good. I heard you've been being kind of wild at school, and Max, keep being good as usual. All right, I love you guys.